Then he asked for the second boy. The second boy said that while he had been coming to school on the previous day, someone had told him that there would be no school, and he had gone back home. So the second boy said, real sir, I was coming to school, but on the way, someone told me that there was no school. So I went away. I went to home. Very good. The headmaster replied that if he was going to listen to every loafer who said there would be no school, he deserved to be flogged. So you are listening to all the people's word. Whether you came to school and saw here, no, just you went away. Okay, you need a punishment. Anyway, why did he not come to school and verify? No answer. The punishment was pronounced 10 days attendance cancelled, 2 rupees fine, and the whole day to be spent on the desk. So one by one he is asking, and different children, different students, they are giving the different reason why they could not come to school yesterday. The third said that he had an attack of the headache. The fourth said that he had a stomach ache. The fifth said that his grandmother died suddenly. So one by one he is giving the different types of reasons why they could not come. So the fifth boy said that really sir, my grandmother died. Grandmother died suddenly, just as he was starting for school. Sir, I was getting ready to come to the school. As I started to come to the school, that time only my grandmother died, sir. So died suddenly as he was starting for the school. The headmaster asked him if he could bring a letter from his father. No, he had no father. Then who was his guardian? His grandmother. But the grandmother was dead. Was she not? No, it was another grandmother. So the headmaster told him to get a letter from your father. I have no father. So who is your guardian? That grandmother. That grandmother only died, na? Your guardian? No, she is another grandmother. So who is your guardian? His grandmother. But the grandmother is dead. No, it was not grandmother. The headmaster asked, how many grandmothers a person could have? You are telling your grandmother died. Who is your guardian? And again you are saying that she is not a grandmother. Then how many grandmothers a person could have? No answer. Could he bring a letter from his neighbors? No, he could not. None of his neighbors could read or write. He told that no. My neighborhood, no one is illiterate. They cannot read or write because he lived in a very illiterate part of the Elm Street. Then the headmaster offered to send a teacher to his illiterate locality to ascertain from the boy's neighbor if the death of the grandmother was a fact. Then he told, I will send a teacher to your locality and they will confirm whether your grandmother died or not. He paused. Some perspirations. Then the answer that the neighbors could not possibly know anything about it. Then the boy said that, no sir, my neighbors, they did not know about the death of my grandmother. How? Since the grandmother died in the village, that grandmother died in the village. The headmaster hit him on the cankles with his can. So the headmaster got angry and struck him, called him a street dog, and pronounced the punishment 15 days suspension. So you are suspended from the school for 15 days. When Swaminathan turn came, he looked around helplessly. Rajam sat on the third bench in the front and resolutely looked away. He was gazing at the blackboard intentionally. So now it is the turn of Swaminathan. Swaminathan is looking here and there what the headmaster will ask him. But at the back of his head and the pink ears were visible of Swaminathan. It was an intolerable sight. Swaminathan was in acute suspense. Let's that headmaster should turn and fix its eyes on his. He felt that he would drop from the desk to the floor if that happened. So he's thinking, if the headmaster will look at me in a serious way, I will fall from the bench. The pink ears, 3 benches of made him incapable of speech. If only somebody would put a blackboard between his eyes and those pink ears. So Swaminathan is thinking that if someone will come and put a blackboard between the headmaster and himself. He was deaf to the question that the headmaster was putting to him. A rap on his body from the headmaster's cane brought to himself. So, in the meanwhile, the headmaster is asking, while Swaminathan is thinking something. So, now the headmaster came near him and asking. So, Swaminathan is busy with his own thinking. So, all of a sudden, a cane came on his back. So, with that, he came to the sense. Okay. Headmaster cane brought him to himself. Why did you keep away yesterday? Asked the headmaster. Looking up, Swaminathan's first impulse was to protest that he had never been absent. So, when the headmaster asked why you were absent, he wanted to say that, sir, I was never absent. This is the first time. But the attendance register was there. If he say like that, the attendance register will be there. Is there? So from there he can understand. No, I was stoned. I tried to come, but they took away my cap and burnt it. Many strong men held me down when I tried to come. When a great man is sent to the goal, I am surprised to see you, a slave of the English man. Didn't they cut off Dhaka Muslim slaves? Slaves of the slaves. So he's imagining some story to tell. Sir, as I am coming, some people caught me. They did not leave me. After that, a stout man came and shouted at me that you are Dhaka Muslim. You are the slaves of the slaves. These were some of the disjointed explanations which steamed into his head, and which even that at that moment he was discreet enough not to express. So he thought to tell that story. But I thought, no, it is not be appropriate story. He had wanted to mention a headache, but he found to his distress that others beside him had one. So he wanted to say that I had a headache, but already someone told that he had a headache. The headmaster shouted, won't you open your mouth? So while he is busy with his own thinking, own thoughts, suddenly the headmaster shouted, what he told? Won't you open your mouth? He brought the can sharply down the Swaminathan's right shoulder. Dhadi. One thing came on his shoulder. Swaminathan kept staring at the headmaster with tearful eyes, messaging with his left hand and the spot where the cane was laid. So he's looking at the headmaster like this, the tears rolling, and he's rubbing his shoulder like this. I will kill you if you keep on staring without answering my question, cried the headmaster. Hey, tell the answer. Okay, otherwise I will kill you. I could not come. So at last the words came from Swaminathan's mouth that I could not come. Is that so? Asked the headmaster, and turning to the boys said, bring the peon. So he ordered for the peon to come. Swaminathan thought, what he is going to ask the peon to thrash me? So the peon will come and thrash me out of the class? If he does any such thing, I will bite everybody dead. I will kill everyone if that thing happened. The peon came, The headmaster said to him, now say, what do you know about this rascal on the desk? So when the peon came, now tell me, what do you know about these people? The peon eyed Swaminathan with a sinister look, grunted and demanded, didn't I see you break the pans? So the peon came and looked at her. Hey, yesterday I saw you, na? While you were breaking the pans of the ventilators in my room, added the headmaster. That means yesterday these people, they broke the ventilators of the headmaster's room. Here there was no chance to escape. Now they cannot escape. Swaminathan kept staring foolishly till he received another whack on the back. Second beat, third beat. It's going on. The headmaster demanded what the young brigand had to say about it. Now you tell me. Tell what you want to tell. The brigand had nothing to say. Now Swaminathan has nothing to say. It was a fact that he had broken the pans. They had seen it. There was nothing more to it. So while breaking the pans, of the ventilator, the peon had seen these guys. So nothing to escape from here. He had unconsciously become a defiant and did not care to deny the charge. So he agreed at last. When the other back came on his back, he asked, don't beat me, sir. It pains. So again and again, when he got beating, he became somewhat angry. Sir, don't beat me. It is paining. This was an invitation to the headmaster to bring down the can 4 times. So with these words, the headmaster starting soaring on his. 4 times he beat him. He said, keep standing here on this desk, staring like an idiot till I announce your dismissal. So you have to stand on this desk until I announce your dismissal from the school. Every pore in Swaminathan's body burnt with the touch of the can. So it is burning because the headmaster beat him with the cane. He had a sudden flood of courage. Now he got a courage. The courage that comes desperation. Due to the desperation, when you feel some desperation, all of a sudden some courage comes to us. So like that, Swaminathan got some courage due to the desperations. He restrained the tears that were threatened to rush out, jumped down. So what he did, the tears are going to roll down. He did like this and got ready, gasping his boots. Rushed out, jumped down and grasping his books, rushed out, muttering, I don't care for your dirty school. So he took his all the books, jumped from the desk and said, I don't care for your dirty school. That means he himself went from the school. This is a peculiar story of our great writer R.K. Narayan. If you have any chance, please watch Swaminathan and his friends. I think you have understood the lesson properly. I will send the textbook copies and meanings of this lesson. Thank you.